Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Tuesday lunch chat. So happy to be here with you. Crack those knuckles. And wrists. It feels so good. I used to get so much crap about that when I was in school from teachers and parents and everybody. But oh my gosh, nothing feels better than cracking those knuckles and wrists. How are you guys doing? Did you have a good weekend? I had a good weekend. What did I do this weekend? Oh, God. It's Tuesday and I've already forgotten what I did this weekend. I know I worked a little bit on my Fiat. I started watching Search Party on HBO, which is the craziest, funnest, most weirdest show that I really like. My daughter and I are binging it. Hello. Yeah, Kara, I will try to keep it out of the sewer today. Mm-hmm. No inadvertent double entendres or crude gestures. Hi, Sandra, Heidi, Marilyn, Diane, Ginny, Julia, Connie. Hello, hello, hello. I have some fun stuff to show you today. I brought in my Fiat. It's getting a little big to carry around, but I brought it in nonetheless because I started one of the pockets and I wanted to show you how fun that looks. And oh, I guess another thing I did this weekend is I started this new design. So, hi Z, hi Sarah, hi Rita. So I'm going to show you that, even though it's only, just barely in progress. I think it's going to show up. It is a dark, dark yarn, and so we're a little worried I can't really give you a good image through the video, but we're going to try anyways, whatever. And hey, Paula, hi Martha, hi Bert. Um, and I just opened a box like literally 5 minutes ago and dragged it into my office. It's not on the website yet. I know I hate it when I do this to you guys, but it's brand new yarn for us. And it's a yarn from Monos that's really fun that I don't think is widely out there, even though it came out a year ago or so. And I just thought it was a cool yarn. So I thought, yeah, this looks like a fun new yarn for spring. Hi, Christy. So anyway, I hope you all are well. I'm going to have another sip of my coffee here. I got in really early this morning, so the coffee came with me to work. And thanks to my awesome insulated tumbler, it stays hot for a very long time. Campbell and I did inventory yesterday. And we managed to get it done in one day. It was a haul. And oh my gosh, every year I am caught off guard by how physically taxing inventory is. Like, I went home so achy and like knots in my neck and my shoulders because you're like bending over counting stuff, and then my hamstrings, no, my quads, sorry, my quads, oh my god, they're so sore this morning because you do so much squat down, stand up, squat down, stand up, squat down, stand up. So it's like a workout to do inventory, but I am so relieved that it's done because it makes me so mad when we get web orders for stuff and our counts are off. It's infuriating. I mean, I'm sure you can imagine. Nobody wants to have to email someone and be like, I'm so sorry. It says we have seven, but we can only find six. And 2020, as you may have heard, was a bit of a year. So there was a lot of opportunity to get stuff slightly messed up because of the quarantines. So quarantines, if you missed that in 2020, quarantines were where you bought a kind of like an unknown package at a certain amount, so 50, 75, $100, and then you gave us a inspiration word, and then we just picked something for you in that price range, and we would like stuff them with a little bit extra, so they were always overvalued. So the way that those orders came in for these single items, quarantines, versus the way they went out with the items we filled, there was just room for us to miss stuff that we were filling into these quarantines. We tried to really do good and keep track. And we would scan them into an invoice and change the price to zero so that it was getting marked out of inventory. But there was two occasions, one with Jill and one with I, where we scanned in. Actually, I did it to Jill. We had scanned in several people's quarantines, so it was like a big full invoice to get them marked out, and then I accidentally deleted them. And so it was a mental recreation. Like the orders were gone, they were shipped. Mental recreation of what had been on that, and I know stuff was missed. So between that quarantines and then moving to a new inventory system in the middle of the shutdown, I know that there was some like stuff that got a little bit messy. So clean slate, It all should be correct now. It all should be up to date and accurate. And I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Am I going to do corn skeins again? I don't know, Martha. I haven't thought about it. Somebody is knocking at the front door and I can't go answer it because I'm talking to you guys. Sorry. Um, okay, so show and tell. Should we start with Fiat? Martha, do you want more corn skeins? hmm. Maybe those should be available on the website. Didn't occur to me. Okay, Fiat. So this is the Olive Knits January Knit Along. Beautiful Irish Aran cabled sweater that is knit out of Lucky Tweed, and I'm using the gold colorway. So let's see, where's up and down here? There we go. I'm pretty much to the sleeve divide. So it's from bottom up, which is not normal for Irish for olive knits. It is normal for Irish stuff. Okay, so here is my pocket in progress. I'm gonna hold her up here. You put yarn in as a placeholder that you knit in. There's instructions for that, and so that's my red. That's what it looked like. And so you go and you slip your needle into the stitches that are knit with the red, and then you're able to recapture them. And you pick up all of those live stitches in your main color, but with a fingering weight yarn and size 1 needles. So this is some stash yarn I had. I'm not even sure. I think it was Bumble Birch. And I just loved the contrast. It's just going to tuck inside. So eventually this is going to go down in. So I'm knitting it outside right now, but it's going to go in. And I couldn't resist because this is always how I operate. I already picked up and did the ribbing. So you come back and you get the stitches again and you do a little ribbing for the top cuff of your pocket. And then you just sew down, you tack down this 2 side edges of this ribbon. Right now it's like flying free, floppy flop. And that's because I'm still working. So I'm knitting the pocket. It's really slow going. 6 inches or so and fingering on a 1. I don't know why that feels so hard. It's like a sock. Um, and so I just wanted to take a little break from the main body and just go ahead and do one of these pockets. And so I'm glad I did because now I understand how they work. It'll tuck right in and it'll be a little pocket right there. So really fun. I'm going to finish this pocket and then go back and work on the body some more. And then maybe when I'm like really, really bored in the middle of the sleeves or something, I will go back and do the second pocket for a little diversion. So that was Fiad. I hope y'all are doing well that are working on Fiad. I'm going to catch up here. Yeah, pocket magic. I know. And I love how Marie just has everything worked in. So easy to do. You pull out that contrast color. Yes. Yeah. So, okay. Next. Okay, I'm gonna show you my new design. I don't have a name for it yet. It's a cowl. Let's see if I can pull it. Oh, I put a needle keeper on. I'm so smart. These needle keepers, aren't they the best? I should have had one on there on my Fiat. Hopefully I don't lose stitches. I haven't really moved Fiat. It's just been near my knitting chair, so I haven't used needle keeper on it, but I shoved it into that bag this morning to bring it. So hopefully I don't lose anything off the body while I'm working on that pocket. Okay, I'm going to pull this off for now. If you don't know, needle keepers are these awesome little tools with they're metal, and then they have these rubber caps, and the rubber caps have a little slit cut into them, and your needles go into that so that you can put your project into a bag and nothing can come off. The needles can't get broken because they're inside this super strong metal tube. They can't puncture through your knitting bag. If you have really sharp needles, you know that that's an issue. And your knitting's secure. So anyways, they come in a lot of, this is boring black, but they come in like 14 colors and we cannot get enough of them. Okay. I have a marker on here that's going to fall off. Let's do that. Okay. This is a cowl. Oh, you can see that, girl. Oh, you can see it really good. The light is perfect. Oh, it has sequins. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I just really love the look of this. Oh, it matches my Mara dress. This is my second wool and dress. This is the Mara sweatshirt dress, and I love her just as much as my Rowena. So this is Universal Yarns Classic Shades Sequins Light. That's a mouthful. It's a yarn that we got in December and haven't really done much with. Oh my goodness. Look at those sequins sparkle. Ah! So this is a subtle color changing yarn, obviously with sequins. And I wanted to do something, an accessory that would be fun and a little bit splashy. I'm not a sequins girl generally, but this is so subtle. I mean, you can just look at that little bit of sparkle if I was wearing it around my neck. So this is long enough to hang long or double. And it's going to take, I think, 1.5 skeins. Actually, I'm not positive about that. It could be one. I still have a bit left here. I have a good size ball still I'm working on. I did grab another one to take home just in case I want it to be a little bit lighter. So this yarn is actually mostly acrylic. It's acrylic wool and sequins, but it feels great. It does not feel like acrylic. It's got a single ply structure, slight haze to it. And so like there's, look at this beautiful aqua. It hopefully the subtlety of the shades, it shifts from a light to a deeper aqua with the sequins. I grabbed a couple to bring in. Here's the skein I'm using. It's very dark, deep blue. It's called Antique Cobalt, but I love that. And here, this one would be amazing for fall. The sequins are a dark red. There's some sequins. So we get like orange, deep orange to red. And then there's plain white. I think white would be stunning. Can you imagine white for a bride, a winter bride? There's white and there's black, and there is a black and white combo. So I'm hoping to wrap that up and get her blocked here and jot that pattern down, and it'll soon be available if you're interested. That yarn, I think Julia, thank you, Julia. She just popped it into the comments right there for you if you're interested. Yeah, thank you. I'm just gonna 12 inches to go on your fiad. Yay, Martha. Um, yeah, so that's fun. I'm super pleased with how that stitch pattern worked out. It is extremely easy to execute. So, all right. You want to see the new yarn before I go? Yeah, Kirby, she asked if this would be good for people that are wool sensitive, and I think absolutely. It does have 22% wool, but the rest is acrylic. It feels so soft to me. Working with it, I feel like it's more like a merino silk blend. It does not feel like acrylic at all. I'm not an acrylic fan. I just couldn't resist this because I'm a sucker for a little bit of sequins. And over the years, we've had yarn, various yarns with some amount of sequins in them, and they never last. They all, not, I mean, like the yarns are good, but they get discontinued. Like the manufacturers don't hang on to them. And so then they go away, and then we're sad again because we don't have one. And I mean, we always just have a little bit of bling, right? So, okay, on to new yarn. This yarn is Feliz, which means happy, appropriately so, from Manos, Uruguay. And it is a sport weight. Let me pull a tag out here. Sport weight, 350 yards, great yardage. It's a 5.5 stitches to the inch, so it's kind of like a heavy sport weight, but they say that on a US 4. I'm thinking it's more accurately kind of like 5.5 to 6 stitches to the inch. Um, but the colors, you guys. Have you guys ever seen how Monos yarns come? Have I ever showed you this? I don't think I have. They come in these giant, I call them bolts. They're like little babies. Like, rock-a-bye baby. They are, or pillows. They're like pillows. Like you just want to jump into this box and lay down and have a nap. Um, so they tie 5 skeins together, long hanging skeins. So in the store, if you carry monos, you have to twist them all up. But if you're us and you're too lazy to do that, you hang them on hooks, hanging to their full length, which also just makes them look really cool. So if you've been into the shop, you would see we have Milo, the wool linen blend, also a sport weight, and then we have Fino, the fingering merino silk. Those hang long because I think they look really pretty that way, and it's very unique. You don't usually see yarns come untwisted like that. So look at this bright pink, living up to the name, Feliz, ¿verdad? Los hilos me hacen muy feliz. So happy spring green, melon, rose. Oh my gosh. Now I'm into the blue greens. And there's more blue greens and stuff, but I've buried myself now and I can't get to them. So, so many beautiful colors. I'm going to be getting this on. Oh, this is just such a happy pile. I'm going to be getting this onto the website later today. And then we're going to have a knit along. So there is a brand new summer shirt design in Felice that is so pretty and very simple. And I'll be darned if I can remember the name of it. Oh my God. Every single time. Anyways, I'll tell you all about it on Friday. How about that? But I'm thinking that we should have like maybe a mid-February to March summer shirt knit along, or maybe March, so that we have time to wrap up Theod. But it's such a lovely yarn. Oh, I forgot to say what it's made out of. So this is 70% merino superwash and 30% modal. So this is like 30% nylon, basically. Modal. It's a like a trademark way of making a man-made fiber. But the cool thing about it is the easy care and then longevity. It's a little bit stronger because of that bit of nylon. It would work great for sport weight socks. But also, the modal is kind of like bamboo in that it takes the dye a little less, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if that's coming through at all, but it gives it almost a settled heather quality because of how the modal takes the dye. This is so fun. You guys, I have the biggest pile of yarn in my lap. It's so squishy. Um, anyways, so it has a very cool look to it because of that 30% modal. So, um, yeah, so much awesomeness. Yeah, Jill says she can't wait to put that away. Jill, where are we gonna put it? Sport wall's a little full. I always come up with somewhere. I just invent space. You know, like Mary Poppins carpet bag. Okay, guys. I am gonna let you go now, and I'm gonna put this yarn on the website, and then you can find it there. Let's say tomorrow. Just give me till tomorrow, okay? Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I hope you have a lovely week, and I will see you Friday.